What's up, guys? It's Binary for the win here, because Binary
Son
is
of a
awesome.
bitch!
Joining me here today is Kyle, because he wanted to, because we were Skyping before this.
See, the funny thing was I planned that, but I also died at the same time. So it worked perfectly.
That's perfect. Now then, hopefully the auto-leveling of Windows Movie Maker will allow it to be the case that I don't have to mute Skype if I ever decide to do this again, which depending on the results may also not happen.
They pincered us.
But yeah, hopefully Kyle...
Something you should probably do in a tactical RPG. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Enemies have enough range that almost doesn't matter. Besides which, I like to play defensively.
And also... no, actually that would work.
What?
Well, I was thinking, like, you know, do, like, the turn thing. One attacks while the other, like, doesn't.
Eh? The turn thing?
Yeah, so, like... I thought it wouldn't be, like, as useful, but technically the pincer thing just means that more damage being dealt to the unit at, like, in one turn. So it still works.
Well, I mean, you could do that with support attacks. Regardless, I'm gonna start the plot, and I apologize if Kyle overpowers my voice acting. Thankfully, I presume that most of ye on the internet can still read, though. Although Kyle might just make fun of me because he's a jerk like that. Regardless, it's been 3 minutes of me talking about Kyle being into the episode, so let us begin. Boop. Episode 16, Brain Powered. Oh, crap, I forgot the voice that I gave to Colbert. Welcome back.
Something like this!
Welcome back to Let's Play... No. I'm sure you've already been informed. The Archangel will be stationed in this area. But General Colbert, Do you have any objections, Captain Ramius?
God damn it, I did it again.
That would have been the perfect time for you to say objection.
Objection!
Thank you. No, sir. Overruled. Heh, I took a
told
very...
you about my math teacher, right?
Can you save that story?
Sure.
Heh, I took a very good look at the report about you. While your military record is exemplary, the way you dealt with the Heliopolis incident created numerous difficulties for us. Yay, Colbert the Dick. There are even those in command who are beginning to question your disposition. He's a nice guy. However, we also took the fact that you provided us with several valuable combat data files into account. For furthering the data collection, you, as well as the Archangel, have been stationed here. Thank you very much, sir. Has our request for extra crew been considered? There's no need! Hasn't the Archangel proven itself capable as it is, with their children crew, because this is Gundam, and in Gundam, children everything.
Children's card games. Children's giant mechs.
Yes, I suppose so, but I heard your ship is full of special crew members. I'm all right with the volunteers, but the strike's pilot is a traitorous coordinator. And let us not forget the Gratosian and the Tekkaman either. And Kira's just like, the fuck? I'd imagine he'd be like, the fuck. Either that, or he'd be like, why are you such a mean person? Kira isn't a traitor. He fought for our sake, and he's our friend. Besides, he doesn't have anything to do with the Zaft. Why would the Federation...
This isn't a Gundam Seed episode?
This is, well, this part is part of Gundam Seed.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I remember some things from Gundam Seed from, like, watching them a long time ago. I'm like, this sounds a lot like Gundam Seed.
That's because it is.
Like other Gundam?
This is,
Like, especially when you got to, like, the Archangel part, I'm like, is that just a thing for Gundam, or...
No, this is Gundam Seed. We're plot merging the Nadesco's route with the Archangel's route. So, why does the Federation always act like this? You be quiet. I understand how you feel. No, you don't, Colbert. Colbert is, by the way, from Tekkaman Blade. I think I said that before, but Kyle doesn't know that. Colbert is not from Gundam Seed, but I suspect that he's taking the place of some other character from Gundam Seed. That said, you would be well to advise to remember who you're speaking to. I don't remember enlisting myself in the army, Chief. What the hell is this all about? It's just as I explained to you before. A Tekkaman and an alien assisting our army. You are completely oblivious the significance of harboring such a monster. No matter what you may think about it, the Armory is in no position to demand anyone's assistance. You will pay dearly for misunderstanding that fact, General Colbert. D-Boy and IG aren't your weapons. They're human beings, and I've made it very clear that they are under my protection as members of the OSDG. Don't be so conceited, Freeman. The hand you played against me wasn't as effective as you thought. From now on, as part of the Independent Special Task Force, you will be nothing more than powerful weapons acting to further the Federation's interest, even if you are not part of the Army proper. One thing you gotta say about Colbert, he's upfront about everything. With that in mind, you will be forced to act the part of the Earth Sphere's defenders under our indirect command. Hold on. Are you dissatisfied with this arrangement, D-Boy? As long as I'm directed to fight the Radom, then I have no complaints. I just wanted to say that the Earth Federation is run by idiots. That includes you, Colbert. You just started a selfish war that's ended up biting you in the ass, and I refuse to follow your orders. Just had to get that out there. Why you? Oh, there they are! Look, I knew they were alright. Sorry for the wait, everybody. V! Geez, how many rooms did you mistake for the meeting place, Eureka? You people. Yeah, it's probably best not to take this to heart. So you're back. I was surprised when they said I was supposed to go meet up with everyone from Nurgle, to be perfectly honest. Well, it looks like everybody's doing fine. Sure has been a while. Offering a civilian greetings to a superior officer. Your lack of discipline never fails to stagger me. It's that guy.
Not that guy.
Wait a second, haven't we met this bald geezer before? Hey, what the hell is...
It's almost as bad as that man.
Hey, what the hell is permanent hair loss doing here? Know your place. I still don't trust you people in the slightest. Huh? But all we want to do is help the army. I cannot forget that you opposed the UEFA and fought against my fleet. Says the person who initiated an attack on us. Wait, weren't you the one who ordered the Nadesco destroyed? Indeed. At the time, we had no reason to abide by the army's command. We fought only out of self-defense, if you'll recall. Don't get smart with me! Hey now, let's end this aggressiveness between allies, lest we allow it to escalate and, get out of hand. Fine. You are nonetheless aware that Nurgle conceded the Nadesco to the army's command. I will use you as I see fit. General Colbert, while it's true that Nurgle's agreement affiliates us
How did that not kill you?
with the military, we will also hold the right to veto any orders that come down the line. Any orders not accepted by the majority of the crew will be forcefully denied by one Captain Eureka Misimaru. Whoa, that was unexpected. Damn, my opinion of that girl just shot up a few points. You're all talk just like Freeman. There's no need for me to worry about... You're all talk. Oh yeah? Well, one gravity beam to your face says otherwise. There's no need for me to worry about your threats. After all, we both have the same enemies. For the time being, the Special Independent Task Force will act proactively. You are therefore charged to combine forces with the Archangel to strike back against Earth's enemies. I don't think you can argue with that, can you? That's okay by me. Captain Ramius, Lieutenant Flaga, Lieutenant Badgero. As commissioned officers of the UEFA, I hope you are more disciplined than they are. Yes, understood. I expect many great things from you. Prepare to be let down. I have to thank you for what you did back there. It's only because of you that we're safe, even if our situation isn't perfect. That may be, but it also means we're together again.
Yay!
At least this means we won't be taking more orders from them than you will. Of course, it also means we'll be under a lot of heat from the army. I had heard that they were gathering independent fighters, but I never thought they would do this. True. I see that those students are still with you, Captain Ramius. I had a feeling that things might turn out like this. At the very least, I'm hoping they'd make things go a little more smoothly. This isn't the best place to be, but that's the sign of the times. It could be much worse. Your attitude has been bugging me. Why is it that anyone who fights gets to think they're so clever? Megami. Things really seem
got two snipers.
Things really seem to be taking a turn for the worse. The SPT squadron you guys fought on Mars has finally made it to Earth, and we also fought a battalion of the Reclaimers as Grand Chairs. It seems like they're going to both be very active from now on. I heard things were difficult in Eastern Asia. Never imagined it would be this serious, though. Things are very terrible indeed. There's also Dr. Hell's Mecha Beast army, and the incredible robots from those Takoryu guys. Not to mention that we were attacked by some aliens calling themselves the Bosanians. Oh, that's right, we have fought against the Devil Gundam, too. And there were also those weird people way back then. There were also those weird people way back when, okay?
They were
Bosanian.
weird. They were back then.
The Bosanians. IG, do you know something about them? I heard them from Gale. They've already fought with the Gradosians. They're an empire ruled by horned nobles. That's not how you pronounce that word. Nobles. Where all hornless life forms are discriminated against and oppressed under their rule. So like Earth, except instead of skin tones, it's horns. That seems like a very horny kingdom.
Ah!
So,
I
as if
just
the
combat snipered and killed 2 people.
Neat. So, as if the Gradosians weren't enough, there's also another alien race attacking us? Damn it! It's like this is a video game.
Oh!
With the exception of Zaft, the Earth is completely surrounded by invading enemies. It's too much. The army can't deal with all this. And that's where we come in, right? Yes, that would be our cue. Oh, who's that, Murue? This is Heinrich von Freeman of the Outer Space Development Group. I met him before we left for Mars. That's right, he's our beloved chief. No, don't lie through your teeth. Aye aye, Captain. We're concerned with the Army's plans as well, so I want to at least provide you with some backup. Captain Ramius, Captain Misumaru, please take them with you.
Oh, we've taken the lead.
Mazinkaiser?
Yes.
It's my new Mazinger. A Mazinger to rule all Mazingers. It's really powerful, just like it sounds. Man, though, it sure was a pain in the ass before I got used to it. What happened to Mazinger Z? Well, a bunch of stuff, actually. Mazinger Z was captured by Dr. Hell, and Aphrodite A got wrecked pretty badly. Thank God!
Thank God.
You watched the first episode. You heard my rant about how I hate Aphrodite A.
I have since forgotten.
I hate Aphrodite A. Koji went missing at the time, and when he returned, he was being controlled by what we think was the Kaiser's power, just running amok, totally crazy. It was a terrible plot twist that made no sense.
It was a terrible plot twist that made no sense. That's hilarious.
That's not what they actually said, but that's what I want to say, because that seriously makes no sense. This thing is so powerful, it controls the pilot, but only if the pilot isn't used to it. That makes sense, right? Nah, that was just bad luck.
Lost the lead.
That was just bad luck.
This map is horrible for snipers.
The timing for that line. I just about destroyed the labs while I was unconscious, but that's only because Kaiser was set to automatically attack. That is the best setting to set something.
Kill everything!
Okay! But you know, things were pretty hard on our end, too. Even after we arrived at Orb, we still had to face the Gradosians. And that's not all. We fought with some new enemies one after the other. There was Domon's master, this old monster of man. What? Sure. His master? Yeah, he first approached us as our friend, but then we've discovered that this inhuman geezer was our enemy. Also, Amug Kane started going haywire after we were forced to cooperate with the UFA during an operation. That little episode where it went berserk was nothing to joke about. Berserk? The target discrimination system malfunctioned, acknowledging all units besides the Estevalis as enemies. Omaikane also intervened with the Estevalis' attack systems and used them to attack. That's not a
That jump point.
That was certainly a pain in the ass. I love the episode for that too. It's just like you're like,
if we won this, it would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
3 to 73. Yes, it would. With
Yes,
10
and
seconds left to go. It would be amazing. Yes.
Yes, and the fines we had to pay as a result were disturbing, to say the least. We're fine I need to read the sentences before I start speaking them. We're fine, though. We're fine now, though. Bleh. I wonder if everything's really alright. If it isn't, then we're gonna be screwed. Then we're gonna be screwed again. Kagai, you returned to Orb, right? What the hell are you doing on the Archangel? You got your dad's permission, at least, right? Yes? I chose to fight. My dad has nothing to do with that. It's just something I decided for myself. Are you just doing what you did in Africa?
Breaking news.
What he
Go live to Callie and Mari in the studio.
We interrupt your currently scheduled programming to bring Kyle. What he means to ask is, you aren't planning on heading out with a rocket
Hold on
launcher
to your tentacles.
Death Wish, are you? It's Inkopolis news time.
No, go on.
I'm a pilot now, and it's not like I could leave the ship while everyone else remains here. What the hell are you guys doing here, by the way? You're the one to ask. We're only here because it's convenient. IG, are you alright with this? Things will only get tougher from here on out. I came to Earth in order to stop this fight. That hasn't changed. Since I came here, however, I discovered that the Earth is beset on all sides by numerous enemies. That's why I still stand with Laser to protect it. When we arrived at Orb, we still intended to return to our normal lives, but under the current circumstances, we thought it would be better to stay with IG and fight. Thank God, I almost lost my only healer. Yes, the Earth we wish to return to is totally different from the Earth that exists now. Oh yes, this part is hilarious. So now we have a new SPT pilot, but this is how the plot introduces that she's now an SPT pilot. I've also learned how to pilot an SPT. Just randomly out of nowhere, she just says, I've also learned how to pilot an SPT.
Oh, by the way, I know how to do this thing.
I know how to do this now. You could use me as a pilot now. Which I normally do use Simone as a pilot instead of David, but I think this run I'll keep David in. We understood that what we had to do from watching all those battles. There's no way this struggle doesn't have anything to do with us. Even if we'd like to think that, we're going to get caught up in it eventually. I see. Mr. Kira Yamato, it seems you finally decided to fight seriously. It's reassuring to have you as an ally. By the way, how's that for a dick voice?
Quite well, actually.
Okay, good, because this character's a dick. A lot's happened. I'm not sure if what I'm doing is the right thing or not, but I've decided to do what I can. By the way, there are many people here who we don't know, but I don't know for how long, but we're going to be fighting together for the time being. Let's do some introductions! Now that you mention it, we have some introductions to take care of too, so, who do you want to know about first? Shouldn't you be asking them that? For now, we have the Photon Power Lab staff with us, the Big Falcons Voltes team, and the two people who pilot Ziormer. They are your friends, right? They're your friends, right? Yes.
Sick. We won. Apparently.
This is Tetsuya, pilot of the Great Ziormer. Great Mazinger. He fought with us before we were sent to Mars. And those are Boss, Nuke, and Mucha. I'm Tetsuya Tsurugi. I heard about the Archangel from Kabuto. It's an honor to fight alongside the Hawk of Endymion. Not that I'm piloting armors anymore nowadays, but hey, whatever. Yeah, you're piloting a sword plane.
Every time you mention the Archangel, I remember that episode in Gundam Seed where it's like, we're doing a fucking barrel roll, and it's not like aileron roll, barrel roll, or actual barrel roll. It's turning on our side.
It's not as stupid as this one quote for when they fired the Lagran. Is this the most powerful attack of the Archangel? One of the quotes is, "All right, start the engines." To which I've consistently been responding, "Why weren't the engines on? You're supposed to be flying in the air."
Wait, the engines were on? How the hell did we even get here?
I've heard an awful lot. Shit! Sploosh.
We've been gliding very, very efficiently.
Very carefully. I've heard an awful lot about the Great Mazinger. Nice to meet you. Kabuto! Why didn't you properly introduce us? Well, that's obvious. Their robot is made out of junk. I'm still not sure how it moves at all. From my calculations, you could consider yourself lucky if it worked once out of every 10,000 times. Oh, Rory, you're breaking my heart. The Voltes team, like us, is a 5-person team. Their super electromagnetic machine, Voltes V, or Voltes 5, not to be confused with Combattler V, combines the same way our Combattler does. It's fair to think of it as Combattler's brother unit, then. That's reassuring. Originally, its plans were left by Professor Go to oppose the Bozanians. He was my father. Too bad my name isn't Luke. I'm Kenichi Go, approved leader of the Voltes team. These two are my brothers, Daijiro and Hayoshi. Let's continue to fighting to protect the Earth. I'm Daijiro Go. I'm Hayoshi. And I'm Megumi Oka. It's my pleasure to meet you all. I believe Megumi Oka is a ninja, if I recall correctly. My name is Ippei Mine, or Mine, probably. Former pro rodeo star. I never thought I'd get caught up in a situation this huge, but hey, it's nice to meet you. Miss Oka has our sweet little Megumi's name, I see. Captain, why is she Miss while I get treated like a little girl? That hardly seems fair to me. What? Oh, don't worry, Megumi. We're just making introductions. Besides, I think I might take a shine to calling you that from now on. Really? Well, if you don't mind, if you say so, Akito, then I don't mind. My oh my, Mr. Tenkawa. Quite
That thing
the charmer.
wasn't entirely great. I probably could have cracked in there.
Mr. Tenkawa. Quite the charmer, aren't you? What an idiot, What an idiot. Tenkawa
This
treats
game
every-
is 99% cutscene!
It is, which is why I don't play any of the Japanese ones. Or I try and then I fail because, like, a good at least half of the game is cutscene and none
Like
of it's
on a
in
second
English.
playthrough, you'd cut down like the time played by 5,000 hours because you don't see any cutscenes.
Actually, the only thing about this game is there's no skip cutscene button. I have to button mash.
It still cuts down your time.
It would. What an idiot. Also because your stats still stay the same. Tenkawa treats every girl like a close friend, so it's not like this is anything new. It would be best if we proceeded with the introductions. By the way, you try making a crossover game between, like...
I'm trapped.
It's a trap! Yes, next is the pair that controls
Have you seen the picture where it's like, it's Admiral Akbar, but he's got like a fancy getup on, and it says it's an elaborate ruse.
No. It controls that incredible robot, Zero Armor. I am Miku Himuro. Japanese names. Nice
Nailed
to meet
them.
you. Nailed it. I'm Masato Akitsu. I feel like I'm kind of out of my element here, but it's not like I have anywhere else to go. You're a pilot. If you don't have more confidence, then you won't be able to fight. It's alright, he'll fight. You can count on it. Ellipses. By the way, who are you people? We're the brain-powered squadron attached to Novus No. I don't know what I'm going to do for Nanga's voice. I'm Nanga Silverly. The name's Last Lundberg.
Oi, dickhead! Fuck you!
And I'm Hime Utsumiya. We came to investigate this area's plates and the activities of the Grand Shares.
Oh god.
Those were the orders
Gain the lead.
from above. We'll be tagging
You
along
also may gain crabs.
with the Archangel for the time being, so we'll be sure to help you out. Novus Noah, brain-powered. What the heck are those?
Oh no! Oh, whoa!
The Novus Noah is
The
an
hell happened
experimental ship developed by the UEFA that uses the organic engine. The brain-powered are antibodies. They're autonomous biological weapons, similar in nature to the Reclaimers Grand Shares. These people are their pilots. So, they're organic machines born from the plates. Yes, they're all such wonderful children.
Damn it!
Now that you mention it, I've heard some rumors about them doing practical tests on brain-powereds over there. This sure is an impressive gathering of people we have here. It took 25 minutes to get through this entire plot thing. It better be an impressive gathering of people. They're not all this long, it's just that we have a catching up to do, because this is a joint thing. Yeah! There's no enemy that can beat us now. Yeah, if Guy was alive, I bet he'd be crying an ocean of manly tears. Don't get down in the dumps, Akito. He'd definitely complain if he saw you acting like this. I can't believe I'm hearing this from you,
Manly
Cypher.
tears, though.
Manly tears. Looks like there was actually a plate-type quake around here. Seems that way. Grand Shares are coming out, too. And the plate? It's unfortunate, but they got it. Is that so? Well, if they sent
They
Grand
lost
Shares
the
out,
Rainmaker. We win!
then we can't just let them get away. Shall we go? Of course! Brain, that's our call! Hey, hold on, guys. I'll go too. Aren't you on... That's not Akizuki. Aren't you on standby? They sent an order to attack the ground share force. The brain-powered squadron was ordered to head out first. If that's the case, then all right. Yes, let's all go together. Come on, Brain. What's up, Hime? I'm not mistaken.
Back to Let's Read. Super Robot Wars J.
Isn't your house around here? Do you think we have time to visit? That's not it. There's a brain-powered reaction, just one. There were no reports of plate reviving, which means it's him. You Isami of the Reclaimers, right? It's the same brain-powered from back then.
Hey, look, it's Superman.
Whoosh. Ah, he's
Oh my
completely...
god, level 50 Rainmaker.
What?
There's a guy. He's level 50, and his name is Rainmaker.
That is perfect.
Guess what he's playing?
Tower control.
Yes.
What? Brain powers? It's them? Found you. What the hell are you doing all alone? Grandma Naoka was worried sick. I see. Grandma's on the Novus Noah, is she? I heard everything from Hime. You need to tell us why a reclaimer like yourself left orphan and is no longer intends to fight us. I'm afraid I can't. I heard you have intentions of opposing the reclaimers, so why don't you cooperate with us? There's no need for that. From what Hime told us about you, Mr. Isami, your brain doesn't even have a remodeled cockpit. You can't fight like that. If you just came with us, then I can't accept your invitation. But I don't need a remodeled cockpit. I piloted Grand Share as an orphan for 6 years. You're about the same age as me, but wow, 6 years? He's a reclaimer after all. Mr. Isame, you're incredibly knowledgeable about antibodies. Why don't you fight for us? I can fight well enough alone. Your suggestion that I need special modifications to pilot an antibody is proof of your incompetence. We're being invaded by the Radam and the Gradosians. What do you think you can do about them alone? Besides, you never know when you'll have to face them. If Orphan isn't stopped, then winning any war will be meaningless. Earth will be a dead planet long before then. So you're saying it's just...
What?
It's fine for them to just come down and take it? That's why everybody is fighting so hard, and we're working to put a stop to Orphan, too. Yeah, that's why the Federation built Novus Noah. You don't know anything. My parents developed the organic engine 10 years ago. You can't take on Orphan just because of that. Novus Noah is a ship built for survival. Its only goal is to drift on Earth's oceans, but Orphan isn't like that. Let's go, Brain. Hey, hold on. Don't you feel bad about that poor child you forced to tag along with you? He didn't revive very long ago, and he never had any adjustments, so... Huh? What? Hey now. What is that?
Hey now, get the game on, show on, play.
You just wouldn't shut up, even after the enemy got to us. The enemy?
The enemy.
Oh no! The enemy! This is where we detected an antibody reaction, eh? What? 4 brain powers. They're the guys from Novus Noah. Grand Shares, Nanga, Cypher. Right. Roger. That antibody. Found you! Jonathan? Sheila, have the plate recovery team return ahead of us. We're going to silence Novus Noah and use brain powers. Roger. Brain, are you ready? Let's go. Wait, since we're here, why don't we cooperate? Do what you want. Victory conditions. Allied
But I
units
want to
annihilated.
cooperate with you.
Defeat conditions. Allied unit shot down. Unfortunately, that took us a half an hour to go through. So until next time, everybody.